It takes forever to load the preview, doesn't it? Let's go live and play some more Ninja Gaiden 2. It says I'm live, so hopefully it is live. Let's play some more Ninja Gaiden. Chapter 11. I've played some since my last video. So let's do it. Hopefully, I don't have any issues this time because I'm using a PS2 controller to play the game instead of my half-damaged 360 controller. Destructive says, hey man, welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of dudes. Let's give them the windmill. The windmill? The wind blades. Look at that, it just literally killed them all. That's awesome. I love the wind blades. I wish I had the windmill shuriken, and I will... Wait a minute. I skipped it! No, I skipped it! I hope Ryu can kick that door open again, because I missed it. I wonder if you can buy it from Muramasa if you miss it. You know what? There is a way to kill these dogs fairly efficiently. DJ Monroe says, welcome back, Dan. Thank you. Glad to be back. Come here. Come on, Ryu. Just do it to the dog. Wow, it didn't even hit him and he just died. That was weird. Who is shooting at me? Oh, it's those guys over there. Use another skin, will you? Alright, I will. Once I get to the next save point, well, I'll go back to that one when I get the windmill shuriken, and I will reload the game and put on another skin. I'm just a fan of the original one. I like the sleek... the sleek black look. But why not? I'll do some variety. So, can he kick this? He can. Good, good, good. So we'll get the, Made it, finally. Wish I could play this on the new Xbox 4K 60 FPS. You and me both, man. You and me both. I had to get a PS4 Pro, didn't I? Oh, that's right. I know what I did now. I had to get off the game earlier, and I had to save it really fast, so I skipped this room here, and you need to do this room in order to get in there. So, let's go change the outfit first. Ion Gamer says, I missed the previous streams. Don't sweat it. There'll be, at least a few more. Because I at least want to get it beat. Even if I don't stream Master Ninja Mode, I'm at least going to beat it on Mentor after this. Alright. Oops, wrong button. Let's go to... Wait a minute, I did actually save it. Like, I've got it on freaking manual save, so let's just double save that, just in case I didn't, because I forget things so quickly. Alright, quit game. Can you turn on Ryu's voice? I sure can. Although I do have it on English, and I know some people don't like that. But why not? Let's do it. I just had them turned off so that when they speak in cutscenes, I can talk over them. I have it on 40. I liked the white skin in Sigma 2. That was a really cool one. Alright. Obviously, because I had lost all my save data, I only have the DLC skins, and I don't have the ones that you unlock, like the gold one. Oh, man. It took me ages to unlock that. So, which skin are we going to use? That's the question. Am I gonna... It's between one of these and one of these. And I want to say it's either going to be that one or this one of these. So let's, in the chat, which one of these skins would you rather see? This one, or this one? There were a lot of playthroughs on... There were not a lot of playthroughs on Mentor. Oh, no, yeah, especially on my channel, all I did was Master Ninja and then the fun runs. Costume 5. All right, this one. Although, wait a minute, what were the other ones called? They were actually called... See, that's the problem. See, we got Biometal Hayabusa Costume 5, and we got the Fiend Costume 5. For Fiend. Alright, we'll do that one. Why not? Costume 5. Fiend Hayabusa is a pretty cool one. Monkey Suma X, are you going to stream Ninja Gaiden Black anytime soon? Probably not. Only because I'm pretty sure my only save data is on my original Xbox, and that's built into an arcade cabinet behind me, and I didn't put any... I didn't use any sort of video splitters in there to duplicate the signal, so I can't plug it into any sort of capture device. Alright, so now we're using this skin. Looks pretty cool, I gotta say. And it was cool that they put it in Razor's Edge. Now, wait a second. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's go get that windmill shuriken. Because we need it. Well, we don't need it, but I want it. I know that we've got the level 4 dragon sword, but the dual swords are still my jam. And this is why they're my jam. Because they kick ass. Those guys didn't even get to throw a single shuriken. Now, there's nothing else in here, is there? So, like... It's not shut anymore, is it? It is firmly shut. I don't remember how you get in here. Do you come back this way? Yeah, I think you do. I think you, I honestly don't remember. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter if I get it or not. We're fairly close to the end of the game. I say fairly close. We've still got quite a few chapters inside Mount Fuji, but... You know, I mean, as soon as I beat the game, it's not like I'm going to do New Game Plus on normal mode. I'm going to go straight to Mentor, and I won't have it. Let's pick that up. We'll throw back to Ninja Gaiden 1 there. Gravesite's the key to the relic room. Ah, yes. I thought it might be. Just as I was coming up those stairs, I was thinking, I'm pretty sure you got to come up here for it. There it is. Yes, thank you. That's it. It's amazing how much you forget. Is there anything back here? No, just my nostalgia for Ninja Gaiden 1. I'd love to just play through Ninja Gaiden 1 in this engine, you know, with these weapons and this graphics. That'd be really cool. Edgemaster says, good evening, Dan. Good evening, Edgemaster. Welcome back to the stream. I'm supposed to fight a bunch of guys here, aren't I? Still. Let's get the windmill shuriken first, and then we can throw it at some bitches. Destructive says, windmill shuriken time. Absolutely. Time for the windmill shuriken. Oh, let's hope the game doesn't crash. Remember how it did that at the beginning of one of my videos? Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Yeah! Oh, there it is. Oh, it makes me happy. Makes me happy. Andy says, hello again, dude. Hello again, Andy. Welcome to the stream. Nicholas O'Neill says, windmill in this game wrecks face. It sure does, man. You just charge it up and toss it at enemies, and it literally just saws them in half, and they just die, like those big dudes with the cannons. I love it. Oh. Oh my gosh, there's many enemies. We need to get into the menu. Get into the menu. Wow, that's a whole lot of shit going on. Then we're gonna use that red orb, because it's gonna fill up that key meter, and then we can just blitz all the ninjas with the wind blades. If it even reaches them. That's also very annoying that Ryu makes that same noise every time. In Razor's Edge, he doesn't make a sound when he does the... Oh, actually, I don't know, because I turned off the voices. Ryu, kill the guy. Oh my. Ooh, let's just be safe, shall we? Let's use one of these just to make up for the fact that I'm kind of trying to cheese it a little bit. Yeah, nice legs, bitch. This is why the windmill shuriken, the wind, I can't even remember the names of things anymore. This is why the incendiary shurikens suck. They ruin it. Alright, let's leave that big Resetsu guy and just kill these ninjas here. Oh! I was like getting ready to dodge that and I couldn't even see what Ryu was doing. There you go, he's dead. So now it's just him and one ninja. And now that one ninja is dead. So now we can just focus on this guy over here. Ryu, is this PS2 controller like... I don't think... It's so weird playing this game with a PS2 controller, like it... Because you're, like, putting your fingers back to touch the trigger, and then there's just a button there, and it's, like, throwing me off a little bit. Just imagine the unlabored flawlessness in Ninja Gaiden 2. That would be so cool. Sucks that the Dabilaro is not in this game either. I used to have fun with that weapon. Anthony says Ryu's Japanese voice for Ryu's attacks are so good. Yeah, it's pretty cool the way he shouts out stuff. I always enjoyed Justin Gross's Ninja Gaiden 1 when he's like, he sounds so angry when he does it. But yeah, I know what you're talking about, like the thing where he's like, Tua! Tua! And he's like, he sounds really mad. And Muramasa sounds like a monkey. He's literally making noises like a monkey. What is he doing? Alright, we've opened that. Let's go. We don't need to read that. I would use the wind blades here, but I kind of want to slice them up a little bit. Oh, dude, you gotta wait your turn. Are you just gonna are you actually gonna counter, or are you just gonna get hit? What's the matter with you, Ryu? That was a good time dodge there to avoid that explosion. You need to die so you can stop throwing those things. Bitch. Yeah, I missed the items from the first game, too. Like, I don't mind the grains of spiritual life, but I prefer, the potions in Ninja Gaiden 1. Seriously, this is why I love the dual swords. Just going... That combo there just literally takes those guys down so fast. Or you kick off their shoulders and then do that. Now, there is a crystal skull around here somewhere, and I've kind of forgotten. Oh, it's right there. I'm heading towards it. There should be another one in, like, a little box that you break a little bit later on. Huh. Remember when in Ninja Gaiden 1, there was a thing here you could break? You're gonna do a mentor... When are you gonna do a mentor run? Anytime soon? Well, theoretically, once I beat this on Warrior mode, I might try and stream it on Mentor as well. Just to at least unlock Master Ninja mode. Even if I might not be ready for that headache just yet. When I did all the Master Ninja videos, I was much more practiced in this game than I am now. Like, I've definitely gotten worse at this game over the years that I haven't played it. Whoa, you kind of appeared out of nowhere, didn't you, you bitch? I was just trying to make a point. Oh, you see how it obliterates them. Let's save it. Monkey Suma X. I love the Tonfas. They're my second favorite weapon. The Tonfa are... They are so fun. Just the amount of hits. Just beat enemies into a pulp. If you wonder why I spam Flying Swallow when fighting these guys, it's usually just to try and avoid getting hit by the incendiary shurikens, because if you luckily take one of their heads off or cut one of them in half, it's like that's one less dude throwing those stupid incendiary shurikens at you. It's a bit like, you know, spamming the graveyard spin in Razor's Edge. It's effective, even if it's repetitive. Anthony says, what happens when you collect all the crystal skulls anyway? I don't think anything happens as far as I can remember. I think it's just for an achievement. But you can collect them across all difficulties, I'm pretty sure. Like, so once I get, like, I can just get the ones I missed when I do my mentor run, and I won't have to get the others. Oh, he was upset. He was like a little whimper there. Well, you shouldn't have tried to fight the dragon ninja with your magic. Getting flashbacks to Ninja Gaiden 1. The water actually looked pretty good in the like, I remember the water in Ninja Gaiden Sigma looking like trash. And it actually looked better on the original Xbox version. I wish that the CXBX Xbox emulator could play Ninja Gaiden, because it can play Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate pretty good. There's still the few graphical glitches with like the menu stuff, but it runs the game in 1080p pretty decent. Except for the fact that it doesn't scale the GUI, so it's like in the corner of the screen when you run it in 1080p. But it's still cool to be able to run it on PC and have it looking good. In the past, you had to play Dead or Alive Online, which was like a weird PC port that was only available in other countries, and you had to use a modded version of it just to play it in English. Just get this now. No, this is gonna keep happening.
Let's do the wind blades.
Watch, they'll all just die. Except the ones that didn't get hit. That's alright, I got some extra stuff for you, too. If you collect all crystal skulls, you get giant crystal skull, and it's rumored, though never confirmed, that all enemies get stronger at that point, but I never noticed any difference. Yeah, I remember reading something like that. I did forget about the giant crystal skull, though. Don't you collect it, like, at the end of the game when you're in Mount Fuji? You go along that, you just kill Wolf, and then you go down that long corridor, and I think it's, like, in the center at the end, isn't it? I could be wrong. I'm surprised at how much stuff I've actually forgotten about this game, considering it's one of my favorite games of all time. That's what happens when you don't play it for years.
Just getting your asses kicked, aren't you? Even with all that fancy magic that you got going there.
Like, what is he doing? You gonna come down here, bud? Why don't you come into this nice little grassy section? Look, what is he doing? Can I look up there? Can we just hold down this button? Where is he going? What's he doing? You know, I've played Ninja Gaiden a lot over the years, all right? I've played it a lot. Never in my life have I seen this. You having fun up there, man? You having fun? Let's see if I can charge this up. Will Ryu throw it up at him? Yes, he will. That was amusing. Thank you, Ninja Gaiden, for still showing me that you can surprise me after all these years. They're all dead, right? Yep, every single one of them. I love the Wind Blades. They're so good at fighting those ninjas. I'll make use of them in Mentor mode a lot more than I have been in this run. Nice face, bitch. I would have been interested to see what Rachel would have looked like if she was in this version of Ninja Gaiden, because Ayane was in this briefly, and her face looks different to the version in Sigma 2. Like, they made a new face for her, and I'm wondering if Rachel would have done this. They would have done the same with her, so she would have probably looked different. I don't know, I just want to see more Rachel. I like Rachel. Ah, you and your stupid bow. Thanks for the red, though, man. I appreciate it. There's a Trials of Valor there. I'm gonna skip it for this one. Like, I want to get through normal mode so that I can just start grinding on Mentor. At the very least, you know, I want to get past the part in Chapter 1 where I jumped down and killed a group of guys like 20 times to farm enough essence to get the Dragon Sword to level 3 immediately. But it's so cool that you get to do that. Because they limit you in Sigma 2 and Razor's Edge when you can upgrade, and that's just dumb. It's like, if I want to put in the time to grind out the essence, let me upgrade. Joseph Dredd says, Dan, you know I would donate to you if you had some sort of donation service. Your content was really ahead of its time. Oh, I appreciate the thought. I never bothered set anything like that up, because I never really thought about... I just thought about making videos and showing people the game. I never really thought that it was something worthy of people donating. Although I often think, like, if there were enough people who were like, dude, you should play this on Xbox One X, I'd pay to see that. If, like, 200 people gave $1, that just suddenly would become easy. And I'm not asking anybody, like, I don't, like, I would just buy it myself, but I've always thought of that. Like, when someone has a big enough audience, any sort of thing that requires to buy a piece of equipment can become almost effortless, because if like 1,000 people give $1, if somebody needed $1 from me, I'd give it to them, right? Like, it's nothing off my back. But when 1,000 people do it, suddenly it's like it all mounts up, and something that was once expensive literally just becomes accessible. Like the power of many. I still can't believe that you're from the UK. Yeah, I know, it's nuts, right? To think if I just started this, if I just used my normal voice, nobody would have that need. That wouldn't be a concern, but I had to try and sound all cool. I thought about just speaking normally in the, but since I wanted to stay consistent. Now I'm pretty sure there's a crystal skull down the bottom here, so we're gonna go down and take a look. Because some people would, like, get used to what I've done before, and then they'd hear me speaking in my other voice. They'd be like, wait, what are you doing? It's weird. I don't like it. Go back to what you did before. So I'm just going to stick to it. Hey, guys, why don't you come down here and fight me while I look for the crystal skull? They're actually listening to me. They're actually coming. Why don't you come in here, guys? It's a nice, tight space. Perfect for the dual swords. No? Where'd they... Oh, look. He's just, like, chilling out up there. You're not gonna come down here? You just gonna stay up there? Really? Oh! I needed that to avoid the explosion. Oh, I got the wheel shuriken. Ah! Joseph Dredd says, not even joking, I just sold my Xbox One X like 3 months ago for a PC, but if I had it, I would send it to you. I appreciate that. Like, I appreciate the sentiment behind that. Like, I really do. I feel like that sometimes. Like, if some of my friends that live really far away from me, I have 2 PCs. I've got like a few years ago, I did a little project where I bought a cheap old HP PC and I modified it and put a graphics card in it just to see if I could do it. And it's sitting behind me, and, you know, I got a friend who doesn't have a very decent computer, and I'd just give it to them if I could. So I totally understand the thought behind that. But, you know, when they live halfway around the world, it would actually be cheaper for them to buy a brand new computer of the same spec than it would for me to send mine to them. Gale Lightning Storm says, "Can we hear you speak in your normal voice just for a bit, just to hear what it sounds like?" I'll tell you what. I'll say just a few things because I don't really want to break the consistency of what I've been doing all this time. But I will say a few things. Ah, fuck me. He didn't do that. He didn't jump up there. Just so you guys know what I normally sound like, which it's underwhelming. It is underwhelming. I don't want to big it up like, oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be so different. Like, oh my gosh, it's mediocre at best. But if I speak in my normal accent, this is what I sound like. No American. Oh, fucking hell, Ryu, get up there, please. And that's that. That's what it sounds like. But I just prefer how this sounds. I like it better. What's that? Oh, hey. It's one of those. Fireman says, the Xbox One X version has a slight input lag. I can't explain it. Trying to counter or dodge feels off. Oh, that's... I'd have to try that out. I wish I could try it out. I really do. I wish I had an Xbox One X. I would just try it out. That does... can anybody else confirm that, though? That sucks if that's true. Andy says, you have some really nice people here, Dan. I do. I appreciate everybody here who's watching, because, like, when you're just, like, teetering around the internet, watching videos, looking at comment sections and stuff, it's just full of people being shitty to one another. And it's nice to just have some, you know, decent people just chatting about Ninja Gaiden and anything else, you know, just being pleasant to one another. I mean, I hate it when I'm playing a game like Overwatch and I just see people in the chat at the end of the game go, GG, easy. Like, it bothers me. It's like, why do you have to be like that? If you beat the other team, why would you then say to the other team, you guys suck, you were so easy? Why would you rub it in like that? It seems so disrespectful to total strangers. But, you know, I'm hiding behind a computer so I can do it without any guilt. You wouldn't do that in real life. Well, maybe you would. Maybe you're enough of an asshole you would do it, but I wouldn't do it. Maybe when I was a kid, I used to be like that. And I guess, you know, I'm not, even though I'm not a kid anymore, a lot of people who were playing these games are kids. And when I was like 14, 15, I used to call people noobs and stuff. And I regret that. If I could go back in time and smack my 15-year-old self around the back of the head, I would.
Yeah, suck on those wind blades, bitches.
Are they all spawning behind me now? Oh, they are.
Eat it!
I love it. I just love the spinning. It's so cool.
Would you like some more wind blades?
Surreal says, actually, a friend of mine gave me his Xbox One a couple of weeks ago just so that I could play Ninja Gaiden 2. What a guy. No, that's awesome, man. It's really cool to have friends like that. Friend of mine, in some of my older streams, Joe, he did some Dead by Daylight streams with me, played Paladins with me in Necropolis. He didn't have a very good computer, and so the computer that he uses now, it's nothing major, you know, it's just a small form factor Asus PC, and I, you know, got him a 1050 Ti to put in it. But I bought him that computer just so that he could play games, because like when I'm sitting there playing on my custom built PC, and he's got like some piece of shit laptop that was given to him just because it stopped working for someone else, and then they just bought a new one and he fixed it, and that's how he's using it. I feel bad, because it's like, I've got some... I feel like everybody should at least have their own PC, you know? Because a PC is a tool that lets you play games, browse the internet, talk to people, get information. It's such a useful tool, and, you know, I just feel like everybody should have a PC. Any tips for Master Ninja? I'm stuck on the second stage. It's effing impossible. Second stage. You mean Chapter 2? Chapter 2 is a... Well, let's be fair. Most of the game is a pain in the ass on Master Ninja. Chapter 2... Falcon's Talons. Use those a lot. Obviously, you have to get to them, but I would say Flying Swallow spam, and then once you get the Falcon's Talons, get them to level 3 immediately. So what I recommend is, if you're really, really stuck, go start a new game if you're only on Chapter 2, so that when in Chapter 1 you can farm Essence near the waterfalls where you keep jumping down and you kill the same 6 guys, because then you can just stock up on Essence so that as soon as you get the Falcon's Talons, you can put them to level 3. Because that's what I do on Master Ninja. I immediately do it for the Dragon Sword.
I sense the stirring of the Archfiend. It's a calamity, the likes of which I've never seen. But I'll never reach the top with these old legs of mine. So I've been waiting for you.
What's that funny outfit you're wearing?
I'm glad you made it. I'd expect nothing less from a dragon ninja. Long ago, your ancestors
Destructive says,
imprisoned the Archfiend
I'm on my,
deep
like,
within this
26th
cavern.
run of your Ninja Gaiden videos. I'm glad that you can keep enjoying them, man. Like, it means that I did my job. And, it means they're still worth something. There's a lot of games that are made, people play them, and then people stop playing them, and then nobody plays them anymore, and no one cares, and they just sort of die in obscurity. And so the fact that I made those videos so long ago and they're still getting watched, that's... I really appreciate that. Let's save it. Nice. Thanks. Though the problem are those damn ninjas with the explosive shurikens. Yep, they're a nightmare. One of the easiest ways to kill them, if you want to try and conserve as much HP as possible, is to do this, and I'll show you. I'll just do it on any of these guys here. Literally just spam that. Like, this is just what you do. You just spam the Azuna drop with the Flying Swallow. You just literally do you do the homing jump, which is A and B, or I've got a PlayStation 2 controller in my hands. Is that A and B or A and X? B is circle, isn't it? So A, yeah. X and... where's my 360 controller? It's all the way over there. I can't get up. But it's, you know what a PlayStation controller looks like. X and square, or A and X on a 360 controller. Where the hell am I going? And then you do the Flying Swallow, and then you just press X and Y. I'm getting confused over my controllers here. And then he just drops them like that. And you just rinse and repeat. Dodge away. Because what you do is you dodge away from them and then use the homing jump, and Ryu will target an enemy. He'll jump towards an enemy, so you know that he's going to be moving in the direction to successfully execute the Flying Swallow, and then do this. Bam. Excuse me. See there? I dodged away from him, and then the homing jump. Is there another enemy down here? Oh, they're down here. I'll keep doing it. I'll keep doing it. So there's a bunch of guys down there. So what you do is, right? Dodge away, and then homing jump, Flying Swallow, Azuna drop, just like that. It's cheap. It's cheap, but you know what? If it gets you through a fight on Master Ninja, just do it. Like, I used to think that doing the graveyard spin and Razor's Edge constantly was a bad thing, and it's like, oh, it's boring, and it's like, yes, but if there's no other way to beat it, like, consistently without losing your shit and stressing over it, just do it, and don't be ashamed to do it. The fact that you beat it on Master Ninja is better than nothing. Alright, let's go back to the dual swords. DJ Monroe says, your old vids are going to be watched until YouTube crashes. Great commentary, epic rage moments, just all around good vibes, my dude. I appreciate it, man. Sometimes I watch my old videos and I think, is this commentary good? Or is it, is it annoying? Am I talking too much? But I guess if you think like that too much, you'll hate everything. Which is kind of what I do half the time. Which is not good, but what are you going to do? We're more critical on ourselves, I think, than other people. Let's use the wind blades.
Slice these beasts.
Thanks for the red, bitch. Let's, do this. Is there a bow guy over there? What are you doing all the way over here, bud? Excuse me, doggies. I gotta I gotta say hello to the bow guy there, because he's gonna interrupt our close togetherness time. If I can get there, they're very upset with me.
Please, pay us attention, Master Ninja. Dragon Ninja.
Oh, fuck, it's just spawning more of them.
Use the wind blades again.
There. Excuse me. And then I just do one flying swallow and he gives up. Like, you don't even put up a fight. Oh, well. Now, I want to check just to see if there's any ninjas on the floor here. Yeah, there's one. And it's just a notebook that I don't need. Obviously, when I first played this game, I read all of this stuff. But, you know, you play a game enough times, you sort of just think, you know what, I don't care about that anymore. Being a decent person on the internet these days is a rarity for most of the people I meet. Yeah, it kind of sucks that it's so easy to come across somebody that's toxic. But I guess it makes it all that more, you know, it makes you appreciate when you do encounter decent people. You know what? I'm going dual swords. Excuse me, let me fight. I'm trying to fight the shuriken throwing guy here, and you're getting in the way. He gave me a red, so I gotta give him some windmill blades. What's wrong with me?
Wind blades.
I've still got the windmill shuriken out? Yeah, I do. Let's use it. Why don't we use it? Basil says, I've seen a lot of people say if you beat Mentor, you can beat Master Ninja, but not for me because Master Ninja is on a whole another level. It's definitely, I think it's like if you beat Warrior mode, you're gonna have a lot of trouble on Master Ninja, but I think if you beat Mentor mode, you're one step closer. Like, one thing I will say about this game is that the difficulties do step up to each other fairly consistently, so if you beat Mentor mode, you're gonna have a much easier time with Master Ninja than you would if, say, you played it on Warrior mode and then went straight to Master Ninja, if you could.
Stupid.
Do you know what? Let's just chill. Let's just do this so I can rant a little bit, read some comments, and not lose a whole bunch of health. Oh my gosh. I hate landing in throws. I really do. The bowmen and their aimbot on Master Ninja. Yeah. I hate the archers. They're just annoying. Like when you try and dodge towards them and they just keep hitting you and it keeps knocking you back. I have rage quit in the past because of that. I know that I'm like 37 minutes into the stream, but I should probably ask, is the stream okay? There's sound, right? And there's, you know, the quality is watchable. Oh my gosh, Ryu. Because I didn't check, and, you know, I was having issues yesterday out of nowhere, and if, you know, I obviously can't, I'll restart the stream or fix it, if that is the case. Ryu, just do what I'm asking. That's it, there you go. Imagine this on Master Ninja mode. This is Warrior mode. This is what, hard mode? I always used to think this was normal mode. I used to think Acolyte was easy, Warrior was normal, Mentor was hard, and Master Ninja was very hard. Because that's what Ninja Gaiden 1 is, right? It's normal, hard, very hard. Oh no, wait, it's normal, hard, very hard, Master Ninja, isn't it? Although I'm thinking Ninja Gaiden the original. I don't know when they added Master Ninja. Was it Ninja Gaiden Black they added Master Ninja, or was it Ninja Gaiden Sigma? Quality's perfect for me. Says hi there. Edgemaster said it seems pretty good to me. Basil. I sorry if I get the pronunciation of that wrong. It says, yeah, the stream is awesome. Excellent. Destructive says stream's epic. Good. The what does that say? The RYGU Gamer 0707. Hi, Dan. Hello there. Sorry, I butchered your name there. I apologize. Welcome to the stream. And we fight Genshin here, don't we? So, let's go to the Dragon Sword.
So, you made
Sigma was insane with the difficulty. It was. Oh, there was some stuff in it that was just like... You just wanted to skip it, because it was so bad.
The Archfiend quickens.
the tantrums of the Archfiend never concerned me. All paths before me are cruel and arduous. Our time has come. Your
Is that right?
blood shall spill.
Is that right,
and
Genshin?
you shall die!
I don't think that's going to happen, Genshin. And I'm prepared to fight you twice to show you that. But I'm sure you'll run away after I fight you this time. Oh, no, wait. I kill him this time, don't I? Then he comes back because Elizabeth's like, you don't have to die here, Genshin. What the fuck? I was blocking. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Like, the analog stick's, like, not responding. That's what... Wish I had a... I'm gonna have to get... I got another 360... Fuck me, it's not working! The analog stick's not working. I got another 360 controller, but it's in the box for the 3... Okay. I don't think the R2 button's working properly on this thing. Why is it doing it now? Yeah, what the fuck? It's not doing it. Oh my gosh, I'm actually gonna have to get my 360 controller back. Because it's like not working. What is I'm like actually having to like thrust my thumb onto the stupid controller just to get it to respond. Let's use another one of these. You could probably hear it, like me smashing the controller with my thumb. You do it! What the fuck? Oh, let me just put this controller down. This is ridiculous. That's what I get. It's like this controller's falling apart. Oh, man. Okay. Well, at least it feels a bit better in my hands than the other one. No, I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die, I think. Like, I'm not gonna heal. I'm actually just, on principle, I'm not gonna heal. Ryu, just hit him once, please! There you go. This actually feels much better, actually. Even though it's kind of finicky. That one's much more finicky. It probably doesn't like the fact that I'm using an adapter. And the adapter requires that the 360 controller be plugged into it for the PS2 controller to work. Destructive says, the controller has sided with the fiends. Thus, it has been banished.
It need not end this way, Genshin.
Elizabeth, you're just setting him up to get his ass kicked again. Popeye 2 Mil says, dude, you are a legend. Thank you. I appreciate it. Been missing your videos. Yeah, I feel bad about that. It's just the way it goes. But at least I'm not dead. How's the voice acting going? That's going fine. I occasionally still do the odd voice acting thing here or there. Okay, what am I going to use for the start here? Let's stay with the dragon sword a little bit. It goes to show, though, that, you know, some of my reflexes still work. Like, I deliberately did not heal there. And I was still able to repeatedly dodge Genshin and then hit him a few more times. Can I use the windmill shuriken against these bitches? Because they're going to shoot those fireballs at me. Look, he's coming. He's coming in. Hey, buddy. Do you want to come down here? Are you coming? He's coming. No, but he's going to continue to throw that shit. I got something to throw at you. If you want to get just a little bit closer. A little bit. Oh, don't do that. Just float over to me. Suck on that. Hey Dan, have you ever played any game from the Legend of Zelda series? Yes, I have. I've played Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Link's Awakening, Link to the Past on the Game Boy Advance back in the day. I know it was a port from the Super Nintendo, I think, but that's what I played it on. I've played Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword. Haven't played the new one, Breath of the Wild, but or Hyrule Warriors or any of those, but I really enjoyed Skyward Sword. Like, I wouldn't say it was the best Zelda game, but I just really enjoyed the story in that game, and the music was just fantastic.
You need to lose a limb so that I can do this.
Popeye 2 Mil says, the way you said it, dang, I love your voice. I appreciate it. I'm glad you do.
Oh. Going in for those grabs and slaps. Shame on you.
Paul Donovan says, you think they will show Ninja Gaiden 4 at the Tokyo Game Show? It would be cool. Maybe. I don't think they will, but if they do, oh man, that'll be so awesome. Especially if they announce it for PC. I'll be pissed if it's still a console exclusive, because there is no excuse for it. DOA 5 launched on DOA 6, excuse me, launched on PC immediately. And I would expect Ninja Gaiden to just be on PC now. There's no reason for it not to be, honestly. I'm actually still pissed off that they made that Ninja Gaiden game for the DS. Like, I'm sure I've never played it. Well, no, I have actually. I emulated it a long time ago just to see what it was all about. And I just, I don't want to play Ninja Gaiden with a touchscreen. I wish they had just made it for the PSP so that it would have been like the Vita ones, right? But apparently Itagaki said in an interview, if we were going to do it on the PSP, we might as well have just done it for a home console, so we wanted to do it on the DS for it to be different. It's like, no. The whole point of the PSP is to have that home console experience on the go. And that's the proper way to play Ninja Gaiden, so I actually disagree with his thoughts on that. I would have much preferred to have a PSP Ninja Gaiden. Oh my gosh, man. Because if you didn't have a PS Vita, you could play Ninja Gaiden on the go on your smartphone on the PPSSPP emulator. I would be charging up the windmill shuriken and throwing it at them, but they're insisting on spitting fire at me, so I'm just gonna slice off their heads with a flying swallow, and I'm just gonna get hit by fire. There you go. Get a little bit of extra treatment. How about that? Destructive says Ninja Gaiden Z. I have played that. I actually made a video on it, and then I watched it. I did my usual thing where I render it, I check it, I watch it, and I watched it back, and I just didn't like the video that I had made, and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to post it. And then I just didn't really like the game enough to justify making more videos on it. Because let's face it, it wasn't Ninja Gaiden. It played a lot more like the old God of War games than it did Ninja Gaiden. Like, they just tacked on the Ninja Gaiden name in the hopes of selling it. All it really did was tarnish Ninja Gaiden. Although then they made Ninja Gaiden 3, and that really didn't help, did it? Ninja Gaiden 3. Oy vey. Let's see here. What are we going to use to kill these armadillos? I'm thinking I'll just spam the scythe. Like, why not? Is it Basil? I want to get it right when I say it. Do you say it Basil or Basil? Because I'm thinking Basil, but I could be way off base. But he says, have you tried Sekiro? Shadows died twice. Pretty awesome. I have not, but I have watched some videos of it, and it does look pretty cool. I don't know if the type of combat that's in that game is something that I would enjoy, say, as much as this, but it definitely looks like a good game. Popeye 2 Mil says, do you plan on playing other games? Well, not for the channel. I might stream a little Overwatch every now and then, but my channel is still pretty much dead. This is just me streaming to get back some of my save data, and I figured I would share that with you guys just to give you something, because I do get comments from time to time from people saying, where'd you go? And, I wanted to give them something. Hey, buddy. Oh, I saw it and I did nothing about it. Oh my gosh, and there's nothing I can do about this side. Let's just let him chill out over there. No! Fuck! You can't recover. I shouldn't have done the graveyard spin there. That was just a bad idea. I pronounced it right, so Basil. Okay, good. Let's just go dual swords. That's what I did previous. Don't forget to use this. That's not... In fact, this is the best move to do it because he gets invincibility frames while he does it. Oh, I can't see what's going on because the screen, the bloom is insane. Which one is this? This is the right one. Just do it. Do it again. Oh, get over there. Get out of the way. I can't see. I actually genuinely can't see. There you go. Stand here. Hold the block. Go. The bloom is nuts. I wonder if it's a lot easier to see in the Xbox One X because obviously the higher the resolution, the less intrusive the bloom's gonna be. Dude, you need to like, yeah, that's it. You stand still, and Ryu, don't please dodge over to his face. Thank you. See what I mean? Actually, if you need a tip for killing these guys, just spam the Rise to Heaven with the dual swords. Because the invincibility frames just... Look at that. I mean, he didn't even fucking do it. Ryu, do it! Oh, he's already dead! Fuck! Oh, man, I was getting, like, ahead of myself there. He was already dead. He was already dead, and I was, like, trying to do a little quick time event thing on him. Oh, man, you know what? Let's go save it after that stupid fight. That was, I don't expect to die between now and the next save point, but, you know, if I get caught ranting and I do die, I'll be pissed if I have to fight those guys again, so let's not risk it. Edgemaster says, kinda hated this fight on Master Ninja. Oh, yeah, man. There's so many of these that just get worse and worse on Master Ninja. It's like, and when you beat it, you're not proud because it's like, I got so skilled enough to beat it. It's like, you managed to get through, like, some of these just don't feel like they're designed for the difficulty. It's just like, alright, we're just gonna up the difficulty of individual enemies and then throw them all in at once and hope that it works. And sometimes it doesn't work, and that's why beating it is such a headache. And so when you do beat it, it's like, the odds were against me, and I still won. This stupid thing, this... It's so goofy. Magua. Now there's something down here, isn't there? There's like a... Oh, there's Vangelf's here. Hey guys. You interested in some slicing? What the fuck? Stupid. That scared me a little bit. I thought I'd like jumped off the map. If we can kill one of these, I'll get the essence and I'll charge up the windmill shuriken. No, don't stop. It scares me every time he falls down there. Like, Ryu. Oh, there is something there. Kick it open. Just do it now while I'm here. It's another grains of spiritual life. Thank you. No, oh my gosh, Ryu, just stay on the platform. I'm used to Ryu not falling off, because unless you jump at a certain point, Ryu will just like run into nothing and stay stuck on the platform. Ryu, he was right there. Why didn't you throw it at him? Oh, bitch. Ooh, he gave me some red. Shame I don't need it. You know what I just realized? I had, like, everyone was saying, hey, do your normal voice, and then I didn't look at the comments for like a solid minute after I did it. I have no idea what people said about it. Yeah, it's weird. I didn't like it. Of course, I'm gonna watch the stream later just to check it. So I'll see what people said at the time later. Now, there are no more crystal skulls. I'm pretty sure the last one was in chapter 11. Oh, the demon wolves. I hate these things. I genuinely hate them. In fact, I hate them so much that I'm going to give them the wind blades. They're still alive. They survive it. I forgot. They even survive it on warrior mode. You gotta be kidding me. You have to do the... This is why I hate it. This is why Razor's Edge, he does the flying swallow no matter if there's a target. He's gonna explode. There's nothing I can do. Because in this, he'll do the stupid slam down and spin, and sometimes I want him to just do the flying swallow anyway. And in Razor's Edge, he does. If Miguel says, am I the only one who thinks the final boss of Ninja Gaiden 2 is kind of lame? The Archfiends, yeah, it was kind of lame. It would have been cool to fight a boss that was human-sized, and then when you beat him, he transforms into something the size of Wolf. Oh my gosh. I hate these things. I just hate them. I've never been good at fighting them. But yeah, it was kind of lame. They were trying to go for that Final Fantasy giant boss. I mean, I didn't have much fun with the final boss in Ninja Gaiden 1 either. You know, the one with the floating platform. Mirai was pretty fun to fight at the end. Do you know what? I want to use a different weapon for a little bit. Let's use a staff. No! Oh, you don't. Come at me, bitch. Come at me. Don't throw fire. Just come. Come. That's it. You can do it. Oh! Ah, fuck. I hate it when they throw fire. I just... Yes! Suck on that. He got the full treatment. Let me kill these bitches. And I'll read some more of the chat. Destructive says, Mirai was fun, but that Dark Dragon move that takes half your damn health far. Yeah, I mean, pretty much any boss in Ninja Gaiden has some kind of move that is infuriating. Charlie Breach Green says, what's your opinion on fan art? Would you like to receive some? Like some personally for me? No. Don't put your, like, if you're an artist, don't put yourself out just to give me something. But I like fan art. It's what I like is when there's like really talented artists that do like a really cool rendition of a character. There could be like a poster or something, you know, like a really cool take on the character, or like say there's a character that's sort of anime looking and they make them look more realistic because they're really good at drawing people. And so you get to see what the character would look like if they were real. Oh no, these things. I forgot about these. Alright, so there should be some flying vanguards, right? Or is it all of these? Because you can just graveyard spin and spam. There is a vanguard though. Oh, Vangelf. Come over here so that I may fight you separately. Yeah, look, he's coming. He's like I'm taking him for a walk.
He's a good boy. Good boy. Bad boy. Don't slap me like that. There you go. That's it. You take a little dirt nap.
Okay, so... there's another one. See? I told you. The graveyard spin is actually incredibly good in this, too. It's really slow, and Ryu makes the same noise every time, but... it kills those dragons really good. I wish he didn't make the noise for this move. Like, I don't dislike that noise he's making. But when you hear it again and again and again, it breaks the immersion so bad. And when you know, it's like saying a word over and over and over. If you say a word too many times, it loses all meaning. knockoff version of the dragons from Sigma. Yeah, the stupid the dinosaur things from Ninja Gaiden 1. That is definitely, they feel like it. Like Ninja Gaiden 2 feels like an evolution of Ninja Gaiden 1 because even the way those things feel to fight, it feels like they were just ripped straight out of Ninja Gaiden 1. I swear. Zero Ghost says, so what are you gonna do after you finish the game? Any more streams? I might do the occasional stream, but I'm not gonna promise that I am, because honestly, I'm just taking advantage of the odd piece of time here and there, and the fact that I'm gonna be playing Ninja Gaiden 2 anyway. I mean, sometimes I thought about streaming, even though I couldn't talk, but I figured if I can't speak because something's going on, I just won't stream it, because obviously I prefer engaging with the audience. But earlier when I played some, when I was unable to stream, you guys did miss me killing Elizabeth. She refused outright to stay in the sky so that I could stun her, and then, because you have to do a flying swallow to knock her to the floor, and then you just spam this move with the flail. And she refused. She just kept dancing with me. She was like, no, you gotta fight me properly. But I held my ground, and eventually I stunned her, and then spammed her. She didn't like it, let me tell you. She was upset. Steven says, what kind of a story would you like to see in Ninja Gaiden 4? Something simpler. Something that involves like another clan that are, you know, it's always got to be the clan trying to take over the world and Ryu saves the world or something, but I honestly don't know. I'd like to be surprised, but not in the same way Ninja Gaiden 3 did. Like, they tried to make Ryu a dad figure, and they did so much stupid shit. It's like, let's just stick to having Ryu fighting bad guys, kicking ass, and being really stoic. Let's not try and humanize Ryu in some stupid way, like, we already like him. There's no reason to try. Like, it made me like him less with all that stupid shit with Kana. It didn't make me like him more. Because it's like, what are you doing? You're changing him. Stop it. What's this? That's what I was looking for. Which is better, MGS or Ninja Gaiden? You talking about Metal Gear Solid? From my opinion, I would say Ninja Gaiden, but that's just because it's more my kind of game. The MGS games are still very good. If you played DMC, what do you think of the combat system? It's all right. It's just not something that I ever liked. It's really designed for you to just get as the combos as long as you can. You know, like just use the ranking system. You know, like the more hits you get, the higher it ranks you. And I prefer cutting through enemies quickly and constantly moving, and it's more designed to do sick combos than it is to cut through enemies quickly. No, Ryu, that's not what I asked you to do! Now. I'll get it right this time. And you screwed me. You went up into the sky again like an ass bag. Come back down here. Oh, I failed. It didn't work. He even started doing the Rise to Heaven, and it still hit him. That sucks. Don't you do it. Notice how he doesn't stun with every single one, though. Although when he tries to do anything, it does stun him. This is how you would beat him on Master Ninja. Basil says, favorite weapon in Ninja Gaiden 2? Dual swords, baby. Level 4, though. Like, they don't quite deal in when I expect them to when they're level 3, but level 4, they're so much fun. Gang7 says, the shop owner in Ninja Gaiden Black also does the voice of Colonel Campbell in Metal Gear Solid. Not in Ninja Gaiden Black, though. Muramasa is voiced by someone else in Ninja Gaiden 1 and Ninja Gaiden Black. It's in Ninja Gaiden 2 that Colonel Campbell's voice actor voices him. I can't remember his name. Damn it, I should remember his name. Actually, a friend of mine met him, and he actually stayed with my friend when he visited the UK. He actually stayed, because they have like a bed and breakfast thing going on or something. And that voice actor actually stayed there with them, which I thought was pretty cool. I myself, I've never met anybody famous. Yeah, every time I'm just thinking, alright, it's time to go over there. I see another one pop up in the water. At least you can kill them with the scythe. Oh, gotta be double charge. Let's just go. I'm just sick of this. Who cares? Just explode on me, please. Thank you. Just go. There you go. There's a save point here anyway. Let's go back to the... let's use the tone for a little bit. We'll try and get a few charges off on the windmill shuriken. I'd be using it more, but sometimes charging a ultimate technique is... you don't always get the opportunity to do it. Favorite Zelda game? Probably Ocarina of Time. I have so much nostalgia for that game. Anything here for me? Nope, but I'll stock up on these, because literally just oozing yellow essence there. Gang Crew 7 says, I have played Ninja Gaiden Black on Ninja Dog mode. I'm ashamed. Hey, I guarantee you that mode's probably a hell of a lot of fun. It's probably like hero mode in Razor's Edge, you know? It's so easy, you can just chill, and you feel really powerful because the enemies, you're just absolutely shitting on them. This isn't gonna... Oh no, she's coming over.
Wait a minute. The windmill shuriken's really good against these stupid bitch bots.
Or at least it should be. You disappoint me. Fine. That's also effective, so I'll take it. Don't you do it. Alright, you know what? Let's just take our time. Let's just go to the end. And then they'll all cluster together. Hopefully. They look at how slow they move there. They're like, I'm coming. Just a second. You just gotta limp over there because I am I'm an amalgamation of bad engineering.
Yeah, suck on that. And then this.
I could have sworn that the windmill shuriken is supposed to blaze through them. Like that. Yes, it does. You have to be far enough away. That's what it is. There you go. Ah, I remembered. I remembered, so I get to enjoy the windmill shuriken. I love it. Oh, the tree got in the way. I think she's too close. Oh well, she'll get it now.
Oh, 2 for the price of 1.
That's so cool. I love that the windmill shuriken just obliterates. Okay. Really? Okay. Give you a little extra treatment. If you have some free time, you should try Breath of the Wild. Trust me, it's awesome. Oh, I definitely intend to at some point. Like, I have a Nintendo Switch, so I will totally... I just haven't gotten around to it. Like, I'm in that state. I'm in that point where... I'm at that point where I'd like to just sort of get one game and then just play it on and off for a long time. Like, right now, that game is Overwatch. But at some point I will, because I had no interest in playing Skyward Sword back in the day, but then I got it for my birthday. My brother got it for me, and I thought, well, I've got it, so let's play it. And I enjoyed it, so...
We're not done yet.
Alright, let's just stick to doing this. It's really hard to see. Again, like not only the post-processing here to make everything blue, but the bloom. Like the bloom effect is so strong. in the chat right now, if you have an Xbox One X and you have the pleasure of playing this game on that in 4K, or at least, you know, beautiful high-resolution, downscale to 1080, whatever, tell me if the bloom effects are as... what's the word? Like, they obstruct my viewing, actually, quite a bit. Let me know if they are as obstructive when you play it on the Xbox One X. Because I would be curious to know that. No! Oh, she landed right next to me. Do you play Neo, and is it any good? I've heard good things about it, but I played it, and it wasn't my thing, so... Well, I say I played it. I played the demo of it, and the combat system wasn't my sort of thing. Ninja Gaiden is and always will be my favorite kind of hack-and-slash game. I don't think I ever played a hack-and-slash game before Ninja Gaiden 1. There. I bought an SSD. Gang Crew 7 says, I bought an SSD for my PS3. Now I can finally play MGS4. You should too. If you do, try getting Big Boss Rank. Back when I first got a PS3, I played Metal Gear Solid 4. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. You can. I wonder if the RPCS3 can play it. What's your opinion on Shenmue? Never played it. Never played it. I never had a Dreamcast back in the day. I went from a Sega Mega Drive to a PlayStation 1 to a PlayStation 2. Then I got an Xbox and a GameCube. I had all three of that generation. Then I got a PS3 and a 360. And then for the next generation after that, PS4, Xbox One, I just got the PS4. And I literally only have like 3 games on the PS4. Wait, 3? I think I only have 2 physical games. Final Fantasy 15, which I just wasn't my thing. I just didn't like it. And Horizon Zero Dawn, which I played the shit out of. That's the only reason I got one, so I could play it because it was exclusive, and it did not disappoint me.
You shall kneel before the true might of the greater fiends.
Did you ever play Ninja Blade on the Xbox 360? No, but I played it on PC. Again, it was okay. It wasn't my thing when I played it. It felt a lot more like, you know, the God of War sort of fighting where you're sort of mashing buttons and just swirling blades around and stuff. And it annoyed me that it got PC and Ninja Gaiden didn't. Oh, that was close.
Get away from me. My sight is better than yours because I upgraded it.
Ah, fuck. Let's cook these things. These stupid
Galloping things.
the flames. Did you have an OG Xbox? If you do, is it modded? Yes. I built it. I made an arcade cabinet out of it. It's sitting right behind me. Because I wanted to have a Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate style arcade cabinet. So, since obviously the Xbox emulator is still not 100%, and it wasn't when I built the cabinet, it was even less playable than it is now. I figured I'll just build an actual Xbox in there, so put my Xbox in there with a 250 gig hard drive in there, and oh shit, he actually got me. That's nuts. Those things are all dead now, right? I can actually fight him. No, it sounds like there's something else. Can we fix the camera so I can see? Yeah, it looks like they're all dead. Ow. Okay. All right, Wolf. You want some of this shit? I'll give it to you. Ah, fuck me. I need to get close to him to do the dual swords loop. Oh, fuck. This camera's not helping me. I was convinced that there was another one of those, He blocks the rise to heaven.
It doesn't block that one, though, bitch.
I was convinced there was another galloping thing somewhere, like just, you know, but then the camera zoomed in on him. I assumed it did that because they were all dead, but, you know, I wasn't certain. He's not happy about that. He's not happy. Why are my lungs failing? What's happening?
Chapter 12 completed.
I'd be curious if I get Master Ninja. I did, okay. Fireman says it's a lot cleaner, less dense, but the bloom is present. Oh, that's good. That's good. Because it really obstructs me, the bloom effects in this. Because I've been playing Kingdoms of Amalur? I forget the name of it. And it's an old game from like 2011, and it looks like something that would be on OG Xbox, but it was a 360 game. And it has a lot of bloom in it, but because I'm playing it on my PC in 1080p, the bloom doesn't look bad. Like, you can see through it just fine. And I was thinking, man, I bet that bloom's a lot worse if you played that on the actual console. Gang Crew 7 says, I would like it if Ryu Hayabusa was playable in Smash Bros. That would be kind of cool. I gotta say though, Smash Bros. Ultimate, I think there's enough characters in that game now. Like, there's a whole lot of characters that I never expected to be in a Smash Bros. Game, and they're there, which is great for the people that like those characters, but I think it's kind of oversaturated. There's so many characters in it, it's nuts. Although I enjoy the new Smash Bros. I think it's good. It's not my favorite though. I got a soft spot in my heart for Smash Bros. Melee. Melee will always be my favorite. Miguel Silva says, for NG4, what is a new weapon you would like to see? A new weapon, like something that hasn't been in any of the Ninja Gaidens. Do you know what I'd like to see? Just because I'd be curious as to what kind of damage system, combo system they would actually apply to it, like a moveset, is a great sword, like the large katanas, the big long ones, you know? To see how a two-handed katana. I'd like to see how Ryu would handle that.
Oh, you jolt!
She came right over.
Ryu, darling, let me give you a hug.
Oh, I got a hug for you. It's in the shape of the windmill shuriken.
Excuse me? Excuse me? I'm getting the ones in the back.
Oh,
Oh, she wanted a piece. Ryu, that's not. Please. She's coming. She's coming. Ryu, get away! Come get it. I'll give you something special. She's like really trying. Oh, that was close. In Ninja Gaiden 4, I would like to see a stealth mechanic and stealth camo. I would like to see some decent stealth. If it was like an open world game, stealth would be cool. Because then, if there were certain missions and you're thinking, you know what? Look at all those incendiary shuriken throwing bitches. I don't want to fight them. You wouldn't have to. Maybe you could sneak in and, you know, stab the boss in the back. Especially if there was like a mechanic where Ryu had some sort of grappling hook type deal where he could get behind the boss and grapple out of the room so that he could fight the boss separate to all the things. That'd be actually a really cool mechanic. Like, you know how in this game bosses... I'm at the wrong door. Some of the bosses towards the end of the game, they have enemies around them, and they're actually really annoying. If you wanted to skip fighting those enemies around the boss, you could like use some sort of mechanic that... I'm not at the wrong door, it's just these bitches keep spawning. You need to just go away. Is that all of you? Is that all of you? Yeah, yeah. I was at the right door, wasn't I? I was. This game's got me thinking I'm dumb. Which is probably not too far off base, but let's just get mad anyway. Ninja Gaiden 4, I want to see dual-wield windmill shurikens. I don't even know what that'd be like. As a projectile weapon, that would be kind of cool if he held both hands behind his back and then he tossed both of them. That would be really cool. I'd also like to see an ultimate technique with the scythe where he charges it up and throws the scythe as an ultimate technique, not just as part of a combo. So he throws it like the windmill shuriken, because he does, essentially. He throws it like a boomerang. Just come to me. Come to me. She's walking into the wall. There you go. There you go. 2 for the price of 1. Thank you, Ryu. I appreciate it. I appreciate you speeding things up. Did you do a 6-hour fun run of Ninja Gaiden Black? Yes, I did. We've been doing the stream for an hour and 20 minutes now.
Really suited my tastes.
And in fact, I actually have to go soon, so when I get to the next save point, that's going to be it for this stream.
You by my side, we can create an exquisite new world.
I find it weird that they made Sonya make noise there. Like, you heard her make the little winces there, but she's clearly unconscious. Who decided that was a good idea? Like, look at her, she's got her eyes closed and she's not moving. You think she should make some noise? Yeah, why not? Gotta get Kyrie Walgren to do some wincing. Ooh! No! Oh, you bitch! Let's charge up double. Here we go. Oh, they both got hit by stupid cannonballs and it made them invincible. Do it again! That is so satisfying, man. Suck on that. I'm telling you, the windmill shuriken is the best way to... Are you behind me? Really? All by yourself? I'll give you a little treatment. There you go. He's not going to lose a limb, is he? He's just going to die. No, he is. He's going to lose his head over it. Oh, no. It's these bitches. The golden ones. The golden Vangelfs. Some of this. Give him another one. Let's just give him some... He's coming. He's coming straight down. Oh, damn it. I need to get to the next save point without any trouble, so I need you to die quickly. Damn it. This is why I can't charge up the... See, that absolutely kicked my ass. Come on, get more multiple. Really? Just miss every single... Do it again. Do it again. Let's get it right this time. Yes, we got multiples with that one. Let's go Dragon Sword so we can swoop through them. Now, come here, buddy. See, look at that. He cut off that limb so quickly. If this was Razor's Edge, even a normal Vangelf would still be kicking right now. Look at that. He's up there with one arm. He's wounded. Quickly. Ugh. Gang Crew says, thank you all in chat for fantastic time and commentary. We got a good chat here. We got some decent people. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where the giant crystal skull appears. Oh, that's right. You fight these things. These enemies are so pointless. I mean, it's interesting. You know? They're totally different than any other... Oh my gosh, it's behind me. What the actual fuck? You can just die. Thank you. Yeah, Scythe is the most effective against them. Is that all of them? Yes, it is. I forget which room the save point's in. Is there actually anything in here? No. Because I missed all the crystal skulls like a doofus. Shake the blood off that. He won't, because these stupid things, these enemies are pointless. Do you know what? Ryu, please go into the menu. Wow, that took a long time. Because the Ring of Fire does damage a lot of them if it hits any of them. Am I wrong? Is there no save point in this room? No, it's right there. Okay. It's just dark. It's not glowing. I was looking for the glow. Kurt Johnson says, evening all. Evening, Kurt. Sorry to burst the bubble, but the stream's gonna end in like, literally in a couple, few seconds. But don't worry, I'll leave the VOD up for everybody to enjoy, so you can still watch it. I'm pretty sure, at least I was able to check, the comments, the chat does show when you watch the stream VOD, it does show the chat as it was, so you can still see what people was saying. Where are you going? He's like, I don't know, he's like walking away. He's Craig David, he's walking away. That's basically Craig David made a song called Walking Away. That's if you don't know Craig David, that's from way back in the early 2000s. Ah! I did not expect these bitches. I opened the chest and then look up at the chat, and then I hear the noise. That genuinely made me jump. Alright, let's save it. Alright, that's going to do it for this stream of Ninja Gaiden 2 on Warrior Mode. Thanks, everybody, for coming by, watching, and chatting. I hope you had a good time. And I'll see you in the next stream. Have a great day.